to this happy place, welcome.
Hey guys, it's Tim, and welcome to another episode of the Dreaming of Disney podcast. I'm joined with my beautiful wife, joined by my beautiful wife, Audrey.
It's been a while since we've heard this little ditty.
I was going to say Diddy too.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, you shared a meme with me actually just a few minutes ago.
Oh,
on Instagram.
Which one? I've sent you like 5 while I was putting Georgia to bed.
The millennial phrase, do you want to start a podcast, is the same as, hey, we should start a band. Yeah. It's like we started a band, a family band.
A family band. Oh wait, no, I'm mixing up 2 different quotes. I was going to say
it was Anchorman.
I was going to do Anchorman, but then I was thinking Arrested Development. Family meeting.
Episode 99.
Man, and we don't even know what we're going to do for 100.
And is it going to be?
I have some ideas, but
is the episode going to be next week? Is it going to be 5 weeks from now? Who knows?
We like to keep you on your toes. Is there a new episode or not?
Just going to have to find out every Monday.
I'm trying to think. Do we have any? I don't think we have anything going on. So, you know.
No.
There's a good chance it'll be next week.
A good chance will be next week. We've been teasing a giveaway.
Forgot about that.
You forgot about it. So we actually got to do it now.
Well, yeah, no, we do. But I also was going to get something at the parks when we went in July, and I totally forgot.
Yeah,
we still have something, but I wanted.
Maybe we'll just get some from the Disney store. Online.
Oh, I'm like, thanks for just stabbing me in the heart.
Yeah, it doesn't
exist
anymore.
No more Disney store.
The one in Times Square is still there.
Oh, yeah?
But the ones in local malls have long since passed. Bygone era.
Yeah. Well, and they had changed a lot.
Yeah.
As some of our old listeners may know, I used to work at the Disney store. Disney runs deep, you guys. I moved to New York right before, it was at the end of October, went into a mall, and me and my best friend and my sister were just applying for places because we moved there and we're like, now we need jobs. And first place I had, I think it was the first place. I maybe got an application at like Bath and Body Works and then went to the Disney store, and they just so happened that day to be doing like a bunch of interviews for just their seasonal, like just hiring for, the holiday season. And I put in an application, I interviewed right then, and I got hired right then. So I like got a job right away.
Yeah.
And then they kept me on. It was me and one other girl. They kept on after the holiday season.
It's that love of Disney, man. They saw it. They saw it in your bones.
They did ask me who are the Fab Five in my
in your interview.
In my interview, but I started working there right as Disney didn't own it anymore. So it wasn't as good. Like we did have snow globes because there was one I really wanted. It was a Peter Pan one. It was so pretty, and there was a really pretty Cinderella one there too. But I couldn't afford those. I couldn't afford Taco Bell.
And this was in the era of the big like mounds of.
Well, I think that was always there.
Not in recent years. Before
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, yeah. I've for work I've done a couple of things at our local Disney store, and they got rid of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, people may not know this, but it really wasn't that big of a mound of stuffed animals.
I know.
There were partitions, and it wasn't just like this big mound that you could jump in.
Optical illusion.
I was really disappointed when I found that out.
Smoke and
But in
mirrors.
the one I worked at, because I didn't work in Times Square, I didn't live in Manhattan. The screen didn't work, and they never fixed it while I was there. So we'd hear all the music and all like the commercial and stuff, but we didn't have a screen. That store closed not long after I left. Maybe like within a year, I think.
You were the magic. You were what
I was the
kept
magic,
that
and I
store together.
But yeah, like Disney Store when like in the 90s. Oh,
Iconic.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They had the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like an extension of the Disney parks.
It was.
That's because Disney used to own it. And then for a time when you worked there,
Children's Place.
They didn't own it.
Yeah.
And then they bought it back. And then they're like, nope, we're going to get rid of all of them now. So.
Yeah, because I remember asking about like discounts for tickets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, we used to be able to get discounted tickets, but now, Disney doesn't own the store.
Yeah.
They used to do pin trading,
that's cool.
but they didn't anymore when I worked there. But, I was new to the East Coast, and that's where I was first introduced to Disney World people. Because I worked with all Disney World people.
Mm-hmm.
None of them had ever been to, no, one guy. One guy had been to Disneyland once, but they were all Disney Worlders. And I had never been to Disney World. And I was like, you guys.
They called it, when you go into Disney.
When you go into Disney. And I would always be like, which one? What do you, Disneyland? And they like didn't understand.
There is no other one.
They really didn't. Like they didn't. So that's where my like attitude or my thought of Disney Worlders being a little pretentious and thinking that Disney World is the only park.
Sorry, guys.
Because they were like, oh no, that one doesn't matter. I'd be like, that's the original. What? But they were
the best.
They were all about Disney World, and I think only one person that I worked with had ever been to Disneyland, and I had never been to Disney World. So,
speaking of which one is better, I posted a reel on Instagram a couple weeks ago, and. Or was it a week ago? I don't know. Maybe it was a week ago.
This month, you guys, this month.
And it took off, which is cool. So if you are first-time listeners from that reel, welcome to the Disney. I almost said Disney World is awesome.
Quite a few
this is not the Disney World is awesome podcast. That's another podcast.
Wow.
Dreaming of Disney.
We're the Dreaming of Disney.
Dreaming of Disney podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. But anyways, in the caption, it was just like comparing like the rides between Disneyland and Disney World and how they're similar but different. And
Which
Disneyland has better ones.
Oh wait, no, that's
except for a few.
Which one is it?
But man, people are contentious.
194,000 plays.
But look, and I put a poll.
Still not as much as your like Fast Pass one.
Oh yeah, with Taylor Swift.
You put a poll. Let's see.
The poll, I believe it. Most of it says Disneyland.
Yeah, who has the better attractions? Now you're not really asking.
I'm not saying which one's better.
You're not really asking which is the better resort. You just said who has the better attractions.
Mm-hmm.
And 67% said Disneyland. 33% says Disney World. There's 3,928 responses.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, yeah.
So,
yeah, I haven't looked at any of the comments.
Oh my gosh. The comments, people are full-blown arguments. Like, guys, I love Disneyland and Disney World as much as the next guy. But let's be civil. I mean, I had to block a few people. They were just getting like too rowdy. Mm-hmm. It's like, tone it down, man.
You brought up a divisive issue, apparently.
I did.
That's why I like, the reel you did. You did a reel, I think, about like how they're both good. Mm-hmm. Wow, like after our trip in February.
Yeah.
Because it's like
they're different.
They're different. But and the first time we went, it was like, oh my gosh, Disneyland, 1,000%.
Yeah.
That's not a real thing. 100%. But there were things that we liked about Disney World. Yeah. But then going back again, it was just like, no, there was way more we liked about Disney World than the first time. I'm not saying, that we prefer it. It's just, it grew a lot. Our opinions grew a lot. And there are some things that I like better out there. Mm-hmm. And there are some things I like better out here. Like, it's just,
for sure.
There's good and bad. I don't say bad. Well, yeah, there is bad. There's good and bad to both.
I'm in need
Mm.
of a Disney World trip.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't even been a year.
No, it's been 6 months.
No. Only 6 months since we went?
8 minus 2 is 6.
Oh my gosh.
A little over 6 months.
Why does this year feel like it's been 2 years?
Well, and you know what? I don't want to go into too many non-Disney details, but we've had a rough couple of weeks. We had some major disappointments happen.
Yeah. Yes.
Nothing,
Preach.
Everyone's okay, but just some serious disappointing things.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, let's just go to Disney World.
Let's just go.
Like right now. Let's just
go. Let's book some flights. Let's head out to Florida.
Which, I mean, if we lived closer, we probably would have. But taking 4 children across the country when they just started school,
yeah.
it's not.
Now, it would have been a year from our original
Yes,
trip.
it was a year since we would have been there. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Because at the time, when did we postpone? In June? It wasn't that long. We postponed like 6 weeks before.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like
somewhere
in
there.
June or something.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking that, oh my gosh, February would feel, time is so funny. Because in your head, like, oh my gosh, I look back to 2 years ago and it feels like yesterday. But when you have to postpone something, it was like, oh, we have to wait another, what was that? 4 months?
4 months, yeah.
And
Seemed
now
like
it's
such
like,
a long time.
that was 6 months ago.
Also,
Oh, it
something
was
else
such
that
a
I
good
really
trip,
want
though.
to do.
Oh
Seems
my
like a lot
gosh.
of people are posting a Disney cruise.
I've wanted to do a Disney cruise since I was in high school. Like,
but now they just look
okay,
amazing.
I had this friend. This is really sad.
And yet you laugh.
It's really sad. I don't know if I should share it. I doubt they listen. Maybe I shouldn't share this.
Well, don't use names.
I won't, but it's like a kind of a unique situation. Okay,
Share
I
it,
had a
share
friend
it.
in
Go.
school who had a stepbrother. No, I'm sorry, half brother. His mom and stepfather would take his little brother on Disney cruises, but leave him behind.
I remember this.
They would take like quote unquote family vacations,
yeah.
but his stepdad and him didn't quite
They didn't get along.
get along.
Yeah.
And so, it wasn't like he was an adult and his half brother was like a kid. They weren't that far apart.
Yeah.
But they would leave him home with his grandparents. They'd go all kinds of places, but I remember seeing pictures from a Disney cruise and I'm like, where you didn't? He's like, yeah, no, they didn't invite me.
Yeah, that's really sad. That's really sad.
So sad.
But anyways,
Oh, I should probably take that out.
Disney cruise,
Disney cruise.
The Wish. I would love to go on the Wish. Disney
You know what?
Wish.
Honestly, I don't know the different ships. It's like now there's some
The Wish
magic
is the newest
is
one.
the newest one. I just want to go to, however you want to pronounce it, Castaway Key.
I think it's Key. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've wanted to go there. I want to say high school. Maybe I was just out of high school. I saw something about it on like Good Morning America or something, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you kidding me?
Private island.
They have their own island." I've been on one cruise. It was not a good experience, but it wasn't a good cruise. And I mean, it was a cheap cruise to But man,
Yeah.
and we've gone back and forth, be like, oh my gosh, like, but if we go on a cruise, it's like I don't want to take the kids. But then I'm like, no, I don't care. And then I'm like, I'd feel bad not taking them, and then I don't care.
My view on this is we've been saying that we wanted to do a relaxing vacation because we always seem to choose like Disneyland or Disney World, which are not necessarily relaxing.
Well, and we
vacations.
tried last weekend with, instead of going to Disney World spontaneously, we just went to the beach because we just needed to get out of town. But taking 4 kids to the beach, it's not relaxing.
No.
I mean, it's like for a couple seconds, you're like, oh my gosh, the waves. And then 2 seconds, you're like, oh, sand's everywhere.
Yeah.
So we tried.
Yeah.
Anywhere
But
with kids isn't relaxing.
I would
Let's be
say
real.
let's do Disney cruise first, just us. Let's get the lay of the land.
True,
relax.
because like
And then we figure out,
There we go again.
are our kids going to like this? Like, is our oldest, is he going to be able to handle this? Because he has very sensitive emotion.
Oh, that's true. He probably, yeah.
Someone we follow on Instagram, Summer Makes Magic. She is a travel agent, Disney travel agent. She just went on a Disney cruise. She did ask me any questions. And someone asked, like, did you feel the ship?
rocking.
And she's like, oh yeah, we totally felt it, but not enough to like we actually felt sick. Now for us, normal person, that may be fine, but for Jack, our oldest, he's very sensitive to motion.
Equilibrium is,
although he does fine on Space Mountain,
on rides and stuff, but rocking back and forth. The one time he ever went on a
boat
rides. The one time, but the last time he went on a boat. The time before that, he was like a toddler when I had him on. This time, a couple years ago, when the boat was going, he was okay, but when it would slow down or stop and it was rocking, he felt sick. So, like he's never been on Grizzly River. He's like, nope, that would make me sick. Like, I don't want to do it. So that's a good point. I worry the older I get, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't used to be, but that like makes you so drowsy.
I know. But
still, I've always wanted to do it. And I'm thinking we should try for our 18th, which would be in a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
2026. Yeah.
Sounds good. They have so many more cruises now. Like they have like transatlantic cruises that like go to like London from like New York or
that'd be amazing.
Florida to like London.
That's a long time at sea though.
They have one that goes from San Diego to Hawaii.
Ooh.
It's 14 days one way.
What?
14 days one way.
No, I would go stir crazy. I think I'd go a little crazy.
Yeah.
All I know from the short cruise I went on, which was like 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, almost. Wow. Okay. Anyways, is that the night that we were like out at sea, it was a short like 3-day thing. And like you couldn't see anything except another cruise ship way off in the distance. It was a little eerie.
Yeah.
And I could have panicked. And that was before I had 4 kids and, like I was 19. So like now I'm like, would I panic a little bit about like, what if last night we were talking about, I was like, what if something happened to one of the kids and we're like out at sea and we can't get back? Like that's where my mind goes. Yeah. So I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, that's too long.
That's too long. Really long.
And then I think they have from then Hawaii to Australia.
Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy. And then they have like Mediterranean, all these different ones. But obviously I think the ones that are most popular are like the Bahama.
I'd love to go to Europe, but it's like I've always wanted to do that. Yeah, I'd want to do more of like Bahama type.
Yeah.
It just, But yeah, also Haley Stewart with Everleaf. Happily Ever Haley Travel.
Yep.
She's also a travel agent. Her and her husband were just on one. And so it was just like, oh man. Yeah. I think we should try.
Yep. Putting that out there.
Yeah, we're going to try. We're going to take a break next year. So the babysitters were like, hey, you haven't watched him for a week and a couple years.
Yeah.
Come on.
By then.
Well, and by then, I don't know. I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about how old they'll be. I don't want to do it.
Well, everybody should be sleeping through the night by then.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
We'll have that.
Oh my gosh. Jack
guilt.
will try. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Moving on to the next subject.
I don't want to talk about this. Okay.
So one thing that we've been wanting to do, you've been wanting to do.
What have I been wanting to do?
A trivia game.
Oh, okay.
Disney trivia.
Disney or Disneyland?
Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Trivia.
Okay. I'm ready.
Disneyland.
I don't know if I'm ready.
So we're going to be playing against each other because I'm not going to know these either because it's like multiple choice. So I'm not going to be able to see it.
Okay. So you're keeping track of everything? I don't have to do anything?
Yeah.
Do I need to do something?
I need a pen. Do you have a pen over there?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I have 7.
Nice. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. I need paper. This business card will work.
Okay, I'm like, I just have my planner in front of me. I don't
All
want you
right.
marking
Let me
them.
just, everyone's getting a behind the scenes look. How does this pen work?
You click it
Well, it's not.
on the side, the little, yeah.
Oh, I see. Cool.
It's an erasable pen.
All right. Tim versus Drianne.
Yeah, that's my nickname.
I don't call you that.
No,
but
you've never called me that, I don't think. But
I
my
only,
family
I
and
only,
friends do.
I only refer to you as in text messages to
Yeah.
other people who know that use that because it's just easier than writing Adrienne.
Yes.
So there you go.
My nickname is a sound.
Also
Which is even a shortened from the original nickname that my siblings gave me when I was a baby, which was All Bear.
Yep.
And then they shortened it to all, like everybody.
You know,
My whole family and my like close friends call me. People who've known me my whole life call me.
on the periodic table of elements, gold
That's right.
is AU. So
I'm
there you
gold. We even put it on our wedding invitation.
go. Tim and all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's because it would just be hard to write Adrienne.
That's not why. I don't remember the reasoning because now I'm like, put my whole name. But at the time, we liked the idea. I don't know why.
Anyways, Disneyland trivia, me versus you.
Okay.
Winner has to get the other person ice cream.
No, you always get me ice cream.
I know,
No.
but this is something now there are stakes.
No.
All right, we'll see.
Something else. I hate scooping ice cream.
But you still do it.
Okay. All right. I'll do it.
All right, here we go.
Ugh. Unless it's the one from the freezer in the garage, because then that gets super hard and it hurts to scoop. Do you have ice cream in here?
No, I don't. It would be that ice cream. All right, we'll see.
Scooping that ice cream.
Because I love you, I may go easy on you. We'll see. We'll see how contentious this gets.
Okay.
All right, first question. The groundbreaking and temple-shaking attraction, Indiana Jones Adventure, Temple of the Forbidden Eye, has been entertaining guests at Disneyland Resort since 1995. Upon opening, the queue was decorated with numerous series of symbols that guests were able to decode with a special card, making it one of the first interactive queue games in a Disney park. What is the name of this special ancient alphabet?
What? What alphabet? I don't get it. What is the name of the
code? So, upon opening, the queue was decorated with numerous series of symbols.
I get that. What's the name of these symbols?
Yeah, so like the alphabet of that symbol. So here's your options.
Oh, okay. There's multiple choice. Okay.
Indiglyphics,
Oh, okay. I get it.
Maraglyphics, Waltoglyphics, or Disneyglyphics.
What was the second one?
Mara.
I don't know why, but I kind of want to say B.
Maraglyphics?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't think it's Waltoglyphics because what was the last one? Disneyglyphics?
Disneyglyphics.
I don't even know what that is. Was that her? No, that's not her name.
Yeah,
Her name is Marion.
Marianne, yeah.
But she's not a part of the ride or anything.
No.
So maybe not. I don't know.
I'm
why.
picking Indiglyphics. That's my answer. We need a final answer.
Is it that for her name or is it something?
I don't know.
Is Mara?
Yes.
I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay.
B.
Let's see. You are correct. I was wrong. 1 point to Adrienne.
I must have read that somewhere because it stood out to me.
All right. Question number 2. And play along. If you're listening, play along.
Play along.
Shout it out.
Shout it out in your car, in your
If you're
bathtub.
in school, shout it. Shout it out.
Don't listen to podcasts while you're at school, kids.
Hey, maybe it's study hall and they want to listen to this. Question number 2.
Okay.
On the just unveiled, this is from 2022, just so you know this quiz.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
On the just unveiled super-powered attraction, Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure, you team up with Spidey and the students of the World Engineering Brigade to wrangle malfunctioning, mischievous spider bots. To prevent catastrophic destruction, you visit several locations within Avengers Campus using the intricate underground network of tunnels found inside the old Stark Industries facility that now houses Web. Which of these locations is not one you visit during Web Slingers?
Okay.
Avengers Headquarters, Ancient Sanctum, Pym Test Kitchen, the Collector's Fortress.
I only know what one of those is, or two of those is. Two of those are.
I know the answer to this.
Okay, wait. Read them again, please.
Avengers Headquarters, Ancient Sanctum, Pym Test Kitchen, the Collector's Fortress.
I'm going to say Pym's Test Kitchen.
That's what I'm picking too. And we're both wrong.
Oh.
You do not visit the Ancient Sanctum.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the Doctor Strange area.
Oh, that's why I want to know what that is.
We don't really go over there.
No.
So you do not visit Ancient Sanctum.
Okay.
So there you go. I don't know in that ride where
is Pym's Kitchen?
Yeah.
I honestly never really pay attention to the background.
Well, there's so much going on.
I'm focusing on the spider bots.
All right. No one gets that one. All right. Question number 3.
How many are there, by the way?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Question number 3. At Disney California Adventure, Radiator Springs welcomes guests from across the interstates to celebrate the racing world of Disney and Pixar's cars. When you visit Mater's Junkyard and take a whirlwind spin with a group of tractors on Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, with which of these songs does Mater not serenade guests?
Okay.
Welcome to Radiator Springs, Let's Go Driving, Piston Cup Boogie, or Radiator Rock? We're all singing the songs in our head right now.
If I know that. Okay, wait. Welcome to Radiator Springs.
Yeah.
Piston.
Welcome to Radiator Springs.
What's the next?
Let's Go Driving.
What? How does that one go? I don't know the names of these. And then Piston Cup Boogie.
And Radiator Rock.
I don't know. I only know the one that I can hear.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk it out with you because we're in competition. I'm going to go out in the living room and ask Jack because he writes the
I'm going with Radiator Rock. That one doesn't sound familiar with me.
That's what I was going to say too, but I don't always want to have the same answer as you. So, Piston Cup Boogie, Welcome to Radiator Springs.
Let's Go Driving.
I'm going to say Rock 2. Radiator Rock 2.
Wrong.
Oh.
Piston Cup Boogie.
Oh, okay. The only one I can hear is Welcome to Radiator Springs. Yeah. The other ones I'm like, I don't know.
I think part of it too is from that Disneyland app.
Yeah.
On the iPad. One of the very first apps. Disneyland apps on the iPad.
It was the first app I ever downloaded when I got an iPad back in 2012.
2012?
2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack used to be on that
Oh
app
my
all the
gosh.
time. This song would play because it had all the shorts.
time. Oh my gosh, that was such a good app. And honestly, it hasn't worked in a couple of years. I just deleted it like 2 months ago
Yeah.
because I just couldn't, even though you were like, they don't make this anymore. It won't update. It didn't load. Like it didn't work anymore, but I still want it. Like it was just such a cool app. It took you through all the parks, had
It was
games.
so outdated.
Oh,
It was what?
that's true.
Yeah.
It didn't have like Avengers Campus or it had
Yeah.
Bugs Land, but
Yeah.
it was so.
It was
I
a
loved
good
it.
app.
I loved it. Anyways,
All right.
Okay.
You're still leading 1-0. Disneyland Park first opened its gates on July 17th, 1955. On that historic day, who bought the first admission ticket to Disneyland? Richard Sherman, Dick Van Dyke, Walt Disney, or Roy Disney?
Oh, this isn't what I thought. Where I thought it was going. I thought it was going to the first guest. Okay.
It's the
Dick
first
Van
person
Dyke,
who bought,
Robert Sherman,
the ticket.
Roy, or Disney.
not the first
Or
person
Walt.
who went in the park, but the first person
Okay.
to buy a ticket.
Robert Sherman, Dick Van Dyke, Roy, or Walt.
Richard
Sherman.
Sherman, Dick Van Dyke, Walt Disney, or Roy Disney.
I'm gonna say. I feel like I've seen this.
My gut wants to say Dick
Don't.
Van.
We should say it like at the same time because then we're gonna influence each other.
Okay. Silence. What are we gonna do? What you
I'm gonna
pick?
say Sherman.
Richard Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Roy Disney.
Thought you were gonna say Dick Van Dyke.
Well, I didn't finish my sentence.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see. Roy Disney. We're tied.
I was like, I've never seen anything about Dick Van Dyke being there on opening
Well,
day.
the reason why I didn't say Dick, I was leaning toward Dick Van Dyke just because, he was Mary Poppins and,
Well, he wasn't Mary Poppins. He was Bert, but okay.
well, I know he was in Mary Poppins, but Mary Poppins didn't come out until the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So that was well before, Disneyland opened well before Mary Poppins
Right.
came out. And so I go back to the movie Saving Mr. Banks, and when Walt invites
P.L. Travers.
P.L. Travers to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So Disneyland's already open.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't go to Dick Van Dyke. So Roy Disney bought the first ticket.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
we're
1-1.
tied 1-1. Next question. Disneyland Park's neighbor, Disney California Adventure, opened on February 8th, 2001. Since then, it has delighted guests of all ages celebrating the best the Golden State has to offer, alongside some beloved Disney stories. When walking down Buena Vista Street, you come across Carthay Circle Restaurant. What is the significance of Carthay Circle Theater in Disney history? I know this.
I know this.
First option, it was Walt and Roy's favorite place to dine in Los Angeles. It was the theater at which Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the first full-length animated feature, premiered. It was the theater at which the first Mickey Mouse short, Steamboat Willie, premiered. It was the theater at which Mary Poppins premiered.
B.
B. That is correct.
Snow
We're
White.
tied 2-2.
Looks like we're
Snow
each
White.
getting our own ice cream.
I know.
Or
Well,
each other's.
If it's a tie, I'll get your ice cream.
Okay.
Let's be honest. If I win, I'm getting your ice cream.
No, I'll do it.
All right, next question. Peeking above the spires of Sleeping Beauty Castle is the mountain housing the iconic Matterhorn bobsleds, which opened in 1959? Which other 2 attractions debuted at Disneyland that year?
Oof.
Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and Mad Tea Party, Submarine Voyage and Disneyland Monorail, Disneyland Monorail and Space Mountain, and Submarine Voyage and Mad Tea Party. I think I know the answer to this through a process of elimination.
Mm-hmm. What was B again? Submarine and monorail?
Yeah. Oh, I think I just changed my answer.
Shoot. Ooh.
Well, I'll give you a hint.
Okay. I think.
Because the first one
No,
is...
don't give me a hint.
Okay.
Don't give me a hint.
Okay. But we can't have silence because it's a podcast. And people need
You
to
can
hear
edit it out.
I don't want to edit it out. That's more work for me.
Okay. Well, but if I think out loud, if I say my thought process, I'm helping you and we're against each other.
Well, I already made my choice.
All right. I'm going to say C. I mean, I'm sorry, D.
D, Submarine Voyage and Mad Tea Party?
Yes.
All right. I'm going with B, Submarine Voyage and Disneyland Monorail. I am correct.
Darn it.
I eliminated Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Yeah, that was opening day.
That was opening day.
Space Mountain
Space
was
Mountain
in the
was
70s.
And Mad Tea Party. That'd be a horrible
That was a
ride.
great ride.
Was, I don't know when, but I knew that was much later.
Oh, was it? I don't.
And that it was relocated.
Well, yeah. Where it is now is not where it originally was.
Or maybe it was opening.
It wasn't opening day. Alice in Wonderland, I feel like, was opening day. Let's see. Are you already looking it up?
No, I'm not. So that's
Okay.
3-2.
Ugh.
I'm in the lead.
Mad Tea Party open. Not downtown Disneyland. Oh, it was an opening day ride.
Oh,
Mad
okay.
Tea Party opened on July 17th. I thought it was just Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, well, there you go.
But Mad Tea Party was an opening day ride. Well, shoot.
The more you know. All right, next question.
Bums. Okay.
At Avengers Campus,
Okay.
you're invited to join Earth's mightiest heroes in a land designed to train and recruit the next generation of superheroes. A PIM test kitchen featuring impossible dining option, featuring impossible. This is a trademark, meaning like impossible, like vegan, vegetarian
burgers.
Yeah, impossible burgers. Dining options are displayed on gigantic cell phones that Ant-Man and the Wasp turned into digital menu boards.
I've only walked through here once quickly.
What is the name of the service provided displayed on the cell phones? The company that Scott Lang, aka Ant-Man, was imprisoned for burgling at the start of the first film. Gosh, I have no idea.
What?
So this is the cell phone company that's featured in Ant-Man.
Which I've only seen once. And I've only walked through here once. I always just stay outside and you go get the food.
Ant-Man's a really good movie.
I do like him. Well, who doesn't love Paul Rudd?
I know.
He's amazing. Okay.
Harbulary Data, Vista Corp, AM&W, Stark Wireless.
B.
I'm going with B too. We're both correct. Vista Corp.
I'm like, I feel like I remember Evangeline Lilly saying that name for some reason. I don't know.
I know. They sound familiar. I'm still leading 4-3.
Ugh. Okay.
We got 1, 2, 3. 3 more.
There's still time for me.
So there's still time for you to to come pull ahead.
Okay.
All right, next question. You can meet up with some of your favorite characters at Pixar Pier, which hosts several imaginative attractions along its iconic boardwalk. In Toy Story Midway Mania, you are awarded virtual prizes at the end of the game that are featured in which Pixar Pier location? So the little animals that pop up, when you get your score and you're like throwing confetti.
Yes.
So each animal
Okay.
is a different level. So,
Okay.
So these animals are featured in which Pixar Pier location?
Okay.
Inside Out, Emotional Whirlwind,
Oh, wow. This is easy.
Bullseye Stallion Stampede, Jesse's Critter Carousel, Midway Mercantile.
Wait a second. Oh,
So
it was
the-
easy.
So
I don't
these-
know what Midway Mercantile is. The store
It's the store.
right up at the top. Because isn't
Yes.
Bing Bongs is at the bottom.
Is at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, what's Bullseye's?
I think that's one of those the arcade games.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say B.
You're saying B. I say C. Jesse's Critter Carousel, which is correct.
Oh, because I was thinking like you to buy.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking
So
first.
I was thinking like you could win them at the carnival games.
I was thinking that at first, but then I started reading them. I was like, oh wait, no, those are the animals that you ride.
That you ride. I don't want to get ice cream.
I'm coming ahead at 5.
I have to get the next two right to
over
tie.
3. Yep.
Go set out the ice cream right now.
Next question. Apart from mind-blowing attractions and nostalgia that spans generations, one of the best parts of Disneyland is the delectable food. Kat Saka's Kettle and Docking Bay 7 in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge serves which two menu items that are exclusive to the land in Disneyland? I'm not going to know these either because we never eat here except getting cold or black calf cold brew. Buttered blue popcorn and spicy takodana sunrise. Chocolate popcorn with crate red salt and cold brew black calf. Outpost mixed popcorn and boba blue milk tea. Or sweet pineapple popcorn and Endorian Ewok elixir.
Can I look at the app?
It's a closed book test.
I mean, the only one I know for sure is the black calf. So
But we know black calf's at Disney World. So this is what's exclusive to Disneyland.
Oh, it said that. Okay, can you read them again?
Buttered blue popcorn and spicy takodana sunrise. Chocolate popcorn with crate red salt and cold brew black calf. Outpost mixed popcorn and boba blue milk tea. And sweet pineapple popcorn and Endorian Ewok elixir.
I'm gonna say A.
I'm going to say C, which is the Outpost mixed popcorn. And you're saying the butter blue popcorn?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is old because we were both wrong.
The black calf.
It said chocolate popcorn with crate red salt and cold brew black calf because we know that's at Disney World.
Well, then I think I should get it.
We both got it wrong.
Yeah, but then that means that the next one, it doesn't even matter if I get it right. Or if I get this one right, if you give this to me, then it's like, ooh.
All right. I'll give you one.
It's either tied or I lose.
Because I love you.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
Okay. Last question. This is it.
For the scoop.
For the tie. For the scoop.
Well, either way, I guess if we tie, you get it. If I lose, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for the win. This is for the win right here.
It's going to be something about Galaxy's Edge, and it's not going to be fair. Okay.
The spires atop Sleeping Beauty Castle are covered in a gleaming 22-karat gold finish. Which other Disneyland attraction sports luxurious gold leaf? It's a Small World, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Mark Twain Riverboat, Matterhorn Bobsleds.
Oh.
I know this. I know it.
No fair.
Just look in your memory.
Look in my memory.
Think about our last trip, just us. To
I knew you
Disneyland.
were going to say this. I knew that's what you were going to say. So that's kind of what I was leaning towards anyway. Mark Twain Riverboat.
Oh, we're both wrong.
Is it small? Wait, hang on. I want to try for a.
All right.
You know the answer now, but I don't.
do.
So let me just have fun with it. What was the bobsled, Small World, or Mr. Toad's?
Yes.
I'm going to say, shoot, I should have thought of this. I'm going to say Mr. Toad's.
Nope.
Oh, it's Small World.
Small World.
I was going to say Mr. Toad's because it's an opening day attraction. So I thought maybe when they were doing the castle, they also did Mr. Toad's.
Sense. Small World.
That's why it's so wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, looks like you're getting me ice cream.
You lost too.
No, I still had 5. You had 4.
Do you have
This
like
was-
a bonus question or something?
All right. Let me find one more question here.
Because we both got that one wrong.
All right.
Because you didn't
let's-
get, if you got it right, I'd be like, okay, you got it right. But you got it wrong too.
All right.
I want
let's-
like one more.
This is for the win tiebreaker.
a new one for the win.
Let's see.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna just have to pick one at random.
Okay.
Just gonna scroll through my phone. Blah 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 blah. And which one I'm gonna land on is. Nope, I saw the correct answer for that one. Oh, gosh, I keep seeing the answer. Okay, I gotta pick a different web page. All right, here's a throwback.
Okay.
No, that's too easy. In what year did the Walt Disney Company take ownership of the Disneyland Hotel?
Okay.
1955, 1965, 1988, 1976.
Oh, shoot. Where were we?
We watched the behind the attraction.
Behind the attraction.
Yeah.
Okay. 55,
1955, 65,
76.
88.
Okay.
Because for those who may not know,
I can eliminate
Disneyland
one of those
Hotel.
for sure.
Disneyland Hotel. Hey, no, I'm looking up.
I'm not.
Oh, okay. Disneyland Hotel wasn't originally owned by Disney. It was owned by another hotel company. And it wasn't until much later that Disney actually bought the Disneyland Hotel and became the first Disney-owned hotel property.
Okay. 65, 76, 88, 55.
I have my answer.
I'm going between 3 of them. There's one that I absolutely know is wrong.
So you know how on Facebook they like give you like suggested posts, and sometimes I get like archive photos of Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah, me too.
And they had like a lagoon
Yeah.
in the middle where the pool is now.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a lagoon, and they had like boat docks and you could ride like boats and stuff,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
I'm going to say 76.
I'm saying 88. 1988.
Darn it.
Oh.
Darn it.
We are the champions, my friend.
I really hate getting ice cream. It's like the kids are in bed and I get to look forward to somebody doing something for me and bringing me ice cream.
Well, here's what's going to happen. I'm still getting you ice cream. I wasn't going to do that to you because I know how you feel about it.
I hate getting ice cream.
I know.
I'd even get my own, but I don't want to get yours.
Only time. I know. You'll get, like, if I'm working late, you'll get your own ice cream. No problem. You don't get me ice cream.
I never ask you if you want
if I want ice cream. Only time you ask me if I want ice cream if I'm not feeling well, if I'm sick.
Or you're stressed.
Yeah.
Or upset about something. I don't like scooping ice cream.
But 90% of the time, I get it for you.
For the last
and
16
then
years,
99% of the time, you get it for yourself without asking me.
Yeah, it's true.
Which I don't mind. I don't mind getting it myself.
Well, also, when I get ice cream myself, it's usually because you are working late, which means, and I know that you don't want to eat it while you're working because you're working on your computer.
Yeah.
So you always then come to bed later because you stay up and get yourself ice cream. I know that you will say no because you're working.
I know.
And you're focused and you're on your computer. And so I know you aren't going to stop and eat your ice cream. Inside look into our marriage.
Anyways, 6-4. I'm still getting you ice cream because I love you.
Oh, I feel like I should.
No, it's okay.
I don't want to be a sore loser.
You're not a sore loser. I do this because I love you.
It should have been a different.
So those questions were from the official D23 website.
Ew.
But they weren't like, some of them were like classic Disneyland.
Yeah.
But most of them were about the newer stuff, which we know the new stuff, but not as well as the older stuff.
Yeah.
So, but anyways.
But that was fun.
I hope you all enjoyed that. You were playing along, shouting out the answers. Next episode is our big 100.
100.
What are we going to do? I have no idea.
Know. You have always wanted to do a live. Like go live.
Yeah.
On Instagram when we record.
I don't think we have enough followers to be able to.
Hey, I apologize for him. We have almost 800 followers.
Maybe we can try to get some guests, like live guests. Maybe we can like.
I don't know if I want guests. It's like this is us. Oh,
this is us.
But I mean, like, it's our 100. I don't know. I mean, if those guests have something good to say, like one of their favorite episodes. I don't know. We have a week to think about it.
Yeah.
And we'll come up with something, Sunday afternoon before we record that night.
That's pretty much how it works around here.
Sometimes we come up with something early. In a few weeks, we'll have, or I guess like,
yeah, we should drop the news.
Should we? I don't know.
Should we hold it?
I kind of want to like maybe be a surprise.
Okay, we can keep it a surprise then.
But in like a month, we'll have something we've never done before.
That's true.
What is it? What else?
What could it be? You'll just have to wait and find out.
Yep.
Till the next episode of the Dreaming of Disney podcast.
In 5 weeks.
But thanks for listening. If you're new here, thanks for joining.
Yeah, welcome.
If you like what you hear, leave a review. Hit those 5 stars. Leave some nice words on Apple Podcasts. We appreciate that.
We do.
And then follow us on Instagram at the dreaming.of.disney.podcast.
Not just dreaming.
Oh, no.
There's
no
the. There's no
Dreaming of
Dreaming of Disney.
Dreaming of Disney podcast.
You'll find us.
We're there. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following us. We appreciate you.
I'm going to go get some ice cream.
Yes, get me some ice cream while you're up there. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.